for the most part, it's really good. Plus Visage. I think Entity is playing with another very fast draft and they can pull it off.
They don't have that much siege damage anymore. They still have the Visage, yes, but now they have Razor, Queen of Pain. They don't have this Beastmaster, Chen sort of heroes. Oh, they could have actually... Oh, they missed a big opportunity of going Luna. Luna Visage, that's so broken. With Luna Aura, you give the extra damage to the familiars. That would have been a snowball. Right.
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Yeah, that would actually have been a very heavy snowball draft. But, you know, there's a reason why they love playing with the pure Razor. He just, he excels at it. And we'll probably get to see him feel a little bit more comfortable on it than, you know, those early couple of mistakes that he probably made on the TA.
Yeah. And also, like, first game, even though he had the early bad lane, he really thrived on the Bristleback. So now with the Razor, a hero he loves to play, I would really expect a great game coming from his side.
He should have a pretty good lane as well against the tiny DP. It's not superb, not a free one in the slightest, but you get a Fishman Clockwork with the Battery Assault on top of Tiny. Tiny's probably dead.
Definitely. But now Tiny's the one that wants to kill someone. He got Fishman.
And gets the Bounty Rune to boot. Fishman dropping low. And he will get first blooded. Sneko, luckily enough, is going to be the first one getting the kill. It is slightly annoying that I think there was something wrong with the lobby. So now we have Well in the mid lane instead of Laurel. But yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well.
No,
he's going to do this
but
well.
But it actually shows, like, when you open the scoreboard, it shows the...
Oh yeah, no, it does. It shows that professional aim, but then I'll have to keep that scoreboard open the entire time. I think that's going to be a little bit hindering during the game.
Luckily, none of them have something offensive. The maximum we have is bot major on position 3. Kind of flaming force major, I believe so. Like on a funny way, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it's his position 4, and well, force major, he's called QQ, so you know, he's gonna cry about it so much. Oh no, how dare he call me bot major? And then Toby on the other side, on the Visage, he's called Don't Yell. He's just like, no, don't be mean to me, please. Why are you so mean?
And you have Pure as retired. I guess he didn't feel so good about the Visage.
Yeah, no, last season, slightly retired.
Bot lane, there's a lot of trading, and PA is already 2. They can do so much damage on that if they go aggressive, and I think they want to. They're just looking for the right angle.
And Visage is ran out of most of his mana already, though, and that's the plus of having the attendance wisps. You don't burst the PA, you kind of don't kill him. They are going in. Don't yell, run away. Does he get out and dodge? No, he's not, and that's going to be a kill secured. Bottom lane is going to look a little bit rough because Snake's got his heal back up, and that should keep both of them pretty Gucci.
Yeah, the Visage was playing very, very greedy, Toby. Because when the enemy gets 2 so ahead of you, you're gonna die if you step on the wrong foot. And he did go way too aggressive.
Look how many creep kills the offlaners have. You've got 4 on Toby, and Notice has 0.
Yeah, but he has like 1 wave under tower, and
it still gets
Tiny.
denied.
Yeah. And he missed the other last hit, and he's gonna miss again if we keep watching because we're jinxing the guy.
I mean, it's also interesting to see
the Tiny!
majority. Yeah, that was what I was watching. You were like, oh, he's gonna miss that creep kill.
You know, it was so exciting watching him trying to last hit, but I got in time that this was happening. Meanwhile, bottom, something's also happening.
Golden Brace, Katomi trying to stay alive, don't yell, he's trying to spam hit with all those soul counters, but there's just too much healing coming out from the attendants. Wisp, Katomi.
11 sticks on PA out.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Katomi, does he get taken down? Yes, he does. Last hit, Sneko, 3 kills on the Enchantress. Easy does it. Stormstormer in mid is doing a very good job as well up against well.
Yeah, for a while though, like Soneko 3 kills, and I'm like, oh, this PA is definitely gonna carry, and I'm like, oh no, wait, Soneko is position 5. Okay, 3 kills on position 5. I mean, it's amazing that you're killing a lot, but 1 kill at least should go to PA, so he scales a bit better.
Nah, you want to get that Dragon Lance fast and start chucking those into this.
Oh, they go for
in.
TP.
A little bit too scary there with the avalanche toss, and they already went a little bit too deep in the top lane previously.
Yeah, if you do look at net worth though, the Ankh has the same.
Retired. He's on the run. Gets himself out of there just barely. And that's kind of the problem with the lane equilibrium as it stands. It's the entire time towards the tier 1 tower of the Radiant side, so you have to be very careful on the Razor. You should probably decide to counter ward soon.
Yeah, this pool is really broken. Like, I don't know if you call it pool actually, you call like creep skipping and bringing under your tower. They go for Visage again. Bottom. Do they have the damage? No. Yeah, because like melee force, they are way better on this meta because you're building like dagger, you're being that initiator. And the ranged heroes, they had a lot of value on how they played the lane. But since you can easily creep skip, you don't see way more value on those heroes anymore. So just made so strong, like those tiny Marcy clock sort of thing.
Now, well, looking at net worth, Stormstormer is having a good time in mid. Plus side, of course, against laning against a Coddle, is that you get a free lane. Almost always, you just get free farm because Coddle doesn't really want to duel you. He's going to get free farm for the most part as well. You also see some teams go for Alchemist mid. I think Dark Mago used to did that a couple of times. He sees the enemy going Coddle and he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to just, play Alchemist and get the freest of farms in the early game and then just run away with the game. Unfortunately, we will also not see him at the major.
Yeah. Feels bad for him. Should feel good for maybe... Who is that? Alone? Leo Style. Which mid laners do we have in Peru? Someone's getting an opportunity. Dark Mago is going to TI. That's what.
Well,
Top.
DP in trouble. Dropping low. Is going to get taken down. And they finally managed to kill off a hero on this dire side. That is pretty good for entities but currently it's looking better for BetBoom. That PA's had a pretty A-OK lanes going for the Battle Fury build. Unsurprisingly, Kataomi's in trouble. And Kataomi, actually, there's a TP coming out from Storm, the blink forward, Sonic Wave, there's the burst you were talking about. Should be able to finish him off, and that is a very solid rotation. Kataomi does still die in the end, so Naked going for TP out, but he went for Soul Ascension level 3. He actually decided just pure burst in the lane is necessary.
Yeah, he's seeing the trades are very, very hot. A lot of damage being done here. And it feels so good for Stormstormer because when you go this build that he's going, you're mostly focused on trading farm with a Coddle. There's TP from Wyvern, but just recalling. You want to trade farm, right? Because you're maxing Screen of Pain, you have 0 points on Shadow Strike, so you're not that supposed to get like 2 kills on a side lane. Because you don't get this spell that enables. Top. Tired.
That is a little bit unfortunate. TP as well from the Coddle going in. Retired, aka Pure is dead. Bot Major in the tree is going to get healed up by well. And indeed, Laurel will be chasing him down. Toss up. Should be another kill onto Fishman. Actually, does he even get taken down? The push to the side. Blast not going to connect because you pushed him to the side. And he will be able to walk it off. Or will he? Still scary.
Yeah, he needs to take care.
What? Fishman?
What
are you doing?
Oh.
He's actually giving Pure a kill.
Yeah, it's worth. Oh, the hit.
Pure!
No!
Damn it! That should have been a kill.
Literally no damage to kill.
Sacrificing his life for that one as well. Fishman, the ultimate position 5. So Neko, he loves to farm this guy.
almost level 6. Has almost the same net worth as the enemy and his offlaner. But now Visage 6. Not much they can do.
Oh, Ty's tossed back into the Illuminate Blast, and Kitomi's going to get blown up. Force Majeure is playing really well on the Tiny. You know, first picked hero. What a surprise. Probably should ban it or pick it.
Yeah,
for the most part.
He played really
game.
well on the previous game also, right?
And they're actually going in.
Wanna dive?
Yeah, Visage. No Gravekeeper's Cloak charges up. He's straight up dead.
Yeah, it was quite greedy that 3 points on Soul Assumption. Yeah, being punished by that.
I don't see it too often. That's why I was very interested in the fact that he did go for it.
Stormer, can he kill the Cotto?
Can he stay alive?
He can't. Oh.
Needs a bit of help. Let's have Sonic Wave to push them away. Taneko is actually chilling on the side. Fisherman can't really help him out, but Storm gets the blink back, and now the Tiny is actually a little bit out of position himself. There's also a Wyvern nearby in case it's necessary. A lot of small skirmishes that result in 0 kills.
Yeah, that Hurricane really saved the Tiny.
There you go.
Pure is there.
Oh, Pure will finally get the kill onto the Tiny, but that Illuminate damage! Oh my lord! Run away! Laurel is coming, the PA is coming, they're all coming your direction. That's gonna be another Illuminate Blast, and Fishman is dead.
It's fun how things turned around with one Illuminate. They were all running into the enemy tower, and then everyone just running back.
Kill him, kill him, kill him! Run away, run away!
I guess we had it. 10 heroes on the mid lane. 10-minute mark. 10 heroes.
Yeah, mid-wars. Good old-fashioned Dota.
Oh, that's fun, that's fun.
Stormer top.
They want to go for the Queen of Pain. Do they have the point on silence?
No,
he
they
got
don't.
it. He was saving.
Oh, he didn't have it. Okay, Axo coming in. Silence as well, but nice hook shot in return from Fishman. Can Stormer run it off? Yes, he can. Does still have a Sonic Wave. They're stuck inside the cogs. Fishman... he's doing a lot of work, but all we're seeing, of course, in the end is that he's 1-5-1.
Yeah, he's the guy that pays the price from... I'll not say his team mistakes, but like the nice plays that Tiny is doing. So he saved the Queen of Pain. He's happy dying here.
Dire's top tower is in danger.
And top lane, Kitaomi still not level 6 just yet. Actually went for the Wraith Band. Okay. Interesting choice on the Wyvern.
He went also the last game, I guess, for this extra attack speed.
Well, he is in trouble if he tries to fly back because QQ is lying in wait. They scan it out that Kitomi is still there. He's going to go for the TP. Should be able to get the TP to safety. Laurel is almost done with the Spirit Vessel. Top net worth by a significant margin afterwards once the Force Staff, because of course Clockwork and Razor.
Yeah, you're mentioning like counters auto, like the Alchemist feels so good because...
Yeah, QQ was, aka Force Majeure, was a bit in trouble, but Majeure is actually going to be the next one in trouble. Sonic Wave is still available, they get a double kill. And this time it was BetBoom. You know,
bit too greedy.
yeah, they're getting a bit too full of themselves. They are not going to be playing with the PA for a little bit, so you still have to be careful. You're not as strong as you think.
Yeah. So I was saying, like the Alchemist, you have the Dispel on your ultimate. You're gonna build Manta, so you're gonna have Dispel. You have like Dispel with the Shard, and this new Cotto after the nerfs, you always see him going Vessel or Orchid. So it's really good to have a mid laner that has an item that's gonna Dispel, like Manta on Alchemist, or the Void Spirit that goes for the Scepter. That's the issue with the co-op. Either you go Orchid or Vessel, and she can't do anything against it. By the way, he might be dead here bottom.
Some Stormer in trouble, does get the blink to the side. And there's also a bit of a rotation from the support. Yeah, they're going to need to find a good curse here, because right now Dahak is second in net worth. And Laurel is the one in top, but Laurel's miles ahead. The Huck is not going to take that long for his Battle Fury either. That's kind of rough, because PA is a very scary hero in whatever game you're playing. Exo coming in from behind. Nice catch from Force Majeure. And Toby will die. Fishman running underneath the tower, trying to disengage. He'll be able to get himself back. But yeah, they're just... Once they're grouped up on the side of BetBoom, it just feels like they're not killable.
Yeah. And as you just mentioned, you have like a PA farming a battle for you meanwhile. It's not that like your carry is gonna outscale, it's a bad carry to carry matchup. Bottom, Soneko wants to defend this tower. I'm not so sure if the team will just let him die because it doesn't feel good tipping so many heroes to the bot lane. Quaro TPs. Yeah, I guess Ink will just stay safe. Oh, the Tiny's here. They want to fight, actually.
Now they're going to go on Soneko. He does have a Holy Locket, though, and that's kind of a big downside, because look at that healing he just gained. Still alive. Sonic Wave. Can it get used? Storm blinks to the side. Very low. Spirit Vessel damage. Ah, he's just going to get hit by the Swarm. The Crypt Swarm. And they need to just disengage. They'll leave the... Familiars behind, actually they'll leave Toby behind, and they're just getting run over right now. And I think, possibly, perhapsly, Astini might be right again.
Yeah, I wasn't right, by the way, about defending the tower. They took the wise decision to defend. I wouldn't like take the risk, because they were so ahead that maybe things would go wrong and give a chance to come back. But they're so ahead, actually, that they can do this. A very difficult move, that is defending your safe lane. And they'll get the enemy tower into exchange. But as mentioned, in the draft, I can't see this draft making sense from the side of Entity. And they had like 2 great drafts on the first 2 games that they had like an idea of what to execute. And I cannot see how this draft comes together on this game. Like, what's the plan here? How do you play a team fight? How do you take objectives? They can't take objectives. They have only the siege damage on Visage now. Where's the Chen tanking things? Where's the Beastmaster with the Hulk providing vision?
Yeah, you also have an Enchantress that you kind of can't kill either. With that Holy Locket done.
Kind of scouting things.
Storm jumping in aggressively. Wants to go for the kill onto the Tiny. Sonic Wave. TP does at least force out the Sonic Wave. He does die, but it's not nearly enough because Storm's not even the one getting the kill. Pure does get the TP back to safety. However, this is looking like a very rough game. Coddle also has the 4 staff now done, so for the most part, it doesn't have much to fear.
Yeah. Is going for the Kaya Sanj. I'm actually surprised he didn't go for the Orchid. This would force the Queen of Pain such a bad game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It is already, you know, a pretty bad game, I would say.
Don't yell going for the tower.
Well, Major going in, gonna get killed. EP, he's just getting healed up. Soneko does have that Holy Lock 20 charges, and back to nice healing onto the DP. It's not even gonna die through all of that. Did mention those extended engagements. They do love him on the Radiant side, and BetBoom. Every single attempt that is being thrown at them by Entity is failing miserably.
Yeah, sorry for the bad don't yell joke, man. It's really hard to think about the nicknames when you're reading.
Yeah, I know. I have that problem as well. I keep like trying to, like for instance, Soneko. I keep forgetting who that is.
And I have on the options the display hero name, so it should be like that Prophet written and not bot major, especially because Force Major is not like a bot, but impressive.
Especially in that second game. This game as well, he's had so many successful catches on Entity just not realizing that that he's walking towards them because he just finished up his blink. Okay, Soneko right next to him spots out that they smoked. And they know exactly that they're scanned up in mid as well. This is completely red on the Radiant side.
Yeah, They have the Aegis on Koro, so PA should take a bit of care there.
And they can very easily rotate in to help the Kato, plus he's got that Force Staff as well. Going for a Ghost Scepter, so he is gonna probably build up the E-Blade to save against the Winter's Curse targets, against the Razor Static Link targets. Speaking of smokes, they're actually going to go for Retire. There's the Blink reveal from QQ. A lot of damage. Retire does have BKB available. Is going to pop it, try and get the damage in onto the tiny hook shot onto the Kato. Pushes him back towards the Razor. That should be the first life of the Kato gone, but the problem is they need to get the TP away, and they just barely enough get it done. I can really not see the Razor TPing because of that animation when he TPs. It's weird.
Feels like Koro might want something to cancel TPs also. But I don't know if we're gonna go something like a Scepter on the hero. That's like the third time that he misses good kills because they just TP in front of him.
I guess Scythe.
DP, maybe DP with a Scepter. It's been a long time we don't see it, right? It was like the default build for the hero, but it's been so long that people are just like rushing the BKB, sometimes BOT, sometimes building auras. I think would be quite useful, especially because they're position 5 encounters. Can also cancel TPs.
Fishman's like, oh, they can't see me. Oh wait, no, they do have vision. Damn. And Seneko gets that kill secured. He's going for the Force Staff. That is so gonna turn into a Hurricane Pike later. Nice curse onto well, aka Laurel does take a lot of damage. In comes the Razor, charge forward. That's a big kill, going for more. He does not have his BKB available. Exorcism comes out, and on the run is the DP. Retired is going to go for the chase, has another slow thrown out. And Spirit Siphon continuing with the Visage Familiars. Can they get the stun in? Seneko's here as well. Splinter Blast is throwing every little size slow that they have on top of him. In comes Stormstormer. Finally should be able to get the kill secured. And a big fight for Entity. Now Seneko will still try to run further forward, but the Shadow Strike slow comes into play. Retired as well. The only one that's not there is the PA, and he also should not join this for now.
Yeah, the dagger on Kataomi is paying off. I mentioned on the first game that it was kind of greedy going 3s before. This game he went directly for it. It does make more sense, so get on a better timing. I have to point out that the Koro being close to 2 teammates is something that like don't expect from that hero. The game of Entity was super hard to be played, and he basically like gave the opportunity to them to come back.
It's still a rough game because PA hasn't really done anything for the most part. BKB is almost done, so the PA is looking pretty A-okay. And it's going to be a Lincoln Sphere on the Coddle next. So he does have something against that curse shenanigan that would otherwise come through.
Does make a lot of sense. Definitely.
Yeah, there's also DP going for the load sorb. So they're really making sure that, you know, Static Link, the curse, and the like can get spell reflected as well, which would be pretty problematic.
Yeah. The Razor going for the refresher. Gonna have 2 BKBs soon. And they're trading towers. Tier 1 for tier 2 though. That's pretty good for BetBoom.
Tier 1 mid is still pretty advantageous to at least have before the next Roshan spawns, but you probably also need the tier 1 tower top to actually have an advantage on the dire side.
And you need your post up. Because now the enemy can get down. That's the thing.
Yeah, you just need a
If
lot.
they catch the Koro though, and I think they have the tools, because they have the clockwork. Let's see.
And they do jump in, but there's going to be massive TPs coming in. Coddle's pushed to the side. Stormstormer doesn't get the kill. Sonic Wave. Doesn't want to use it. He's thinking about it. Eventually they will get the kill. Stormstormer's going to get silenced up. He was trying to use the Sonic Wave as well. On the side, the Tiny's going to get chased down. TP away. And that's Pure getting out. Stormstormer's on the grave to stay alive. There's going to be a curse onto the DP. And the DP is dead to the PA. And that is pretty big. Did not use his BKB in the fight. If he popped his BKB in that last second, that would have been huge. But in the end, it was 1 for 3 and a huge team fight coming in for Entity.
A bit too greedy from the Koro again. knowing that the 5 heroes from the enemy team were there, but it's very interesting to see how they fight on Entity. They are fighting really well with their draft, and knowing the weakness of the enemy draft, which is not being able to cancel TPs as long as the Tiny is dead. So they take the kills that they can, and then they just TP out in front of the enemy. This will be over not so soon, because PA is going for the Dazzle. It will take so much time for that Basher. And Koro is planning on a Linken's, nothing to cancel a TP. DP also going for a Lotus Orb, doesn't help at all. Encanter's also going for the Lotus Orb. Feels like they're caring too much about this Link, instead of thinking like, okay, if we can actually cancel their TP, they will just die after they kill us.
It's looking interesting to say the least. I do like the fact that Stormstormer, he's going for the BKB and afterwards marked up that he wants to get the Shiva's Guard. Shiva's Guard is so good this game against the ridiculous healing on the Radiant side. I think Pure probably, after his Refresh Orb, will, I assume, get a Skadi for the exact same reason.
Yeah, especially if his teammates going Shivas, because he could go Shivas actually, because he already has the plate mail. He can go
Probably AC
south then. Yeah. Against the PA, not bad, especially because PA is gonna have Dazzle soon.
And even the PA, like, you don't kill the PA that quickly whatsoever. With, of course, all that evasion, but if you static link him, you already steal his damage, and then eventually you've got a PA that crits for 3 times. How much is it? 450%, but he hits 10, so then he hits you for 45. Yeah, 45, 45, 45. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? Plus the Wraith Pact, which arguably no one on the Radiant side also wants a kill in the team fight, because the one with the best attack speed is the PA, and he's not going to waste his possible crits on a Wraith Pact.
Yeah, maybe the DP, because when you turn BKB on, you just want to run into the enemies with Exo, and maybe you are lucky enough to find those seeds on the Wraith Pack. Because you're not actually right-clicking the enemies, you just want your Exorcism to do the damage while the Siphon is healing you out.
Next Roshan,
They-
going to be pretty crucial though. Free Shard, always a nice power spike for a team.
Yeah, and that's the refresher on Pure. It's on the way on the cool here, and that's the timing they want to take the fight. PA very close to the Dazzle though. That's the item she wants.
Okay, Roche up in 25. They use the familiars to scout out the pit. That's one of the nice little additions on the dire side. Radiant, of course, Suneko can get a creep and put it in the pit as well to gain that vision wherever necessary. Because that's one of the big pluses. If you're going to go for a Roach fight, then you get a bit of vision around it. With the Curse, that could be big. There's going to be jumping Curse, however, onto the Tiny. He's going to get melted in the meantime by his own PA. BKB popped immediately afterwards, but Sadagling comes out and they blow him up. BKB doesn't keep you alive, and they will get the DP out of there. But guess what just spawned with next to a Razor that also stole 92 damage? Indeed, Roshan for the Aegis plus Shard on Entity, and this is looking rough. Honestly, you know, you probably gotta pop that BKB a little bit sooner on the PA when you're playing against a Wyvern.
Yeah, he jumped without pressing the BKB. The Wyvern played really well, being ready for that. Like, he would be able to control some of the BKB timing of the PA if had he pressed the BKB. Would also be nice. But yeah, I think the PA didn't have the best of the team fights there. Also the Tiny, I guess he missed the target to toss back, so he just stood next to the Razor without doing anything, and then the Razor had time to pop his BKB. So pretty, let's say, not the best initiation from one side and a very good defense from the other side, having the Wyvern ready for it.
Yeah, that team fight reset that you always do tend to love from the Wyvern.
Yeah. Also, the Wyvern Curse is really good as a setup for the static link. Like, they build 3-4 Stephas and how many Lotus Orb, but You can't do anything while you're under the curse.
Yeah, you're just completely locked in position. Kataomi also has a Shadow Blade done. Again, this time, however, the plus side is there's no Bloodseeker or Zeus on the other side. So the vision gain is a lot weaker to spot him out every single time. And we can get a little bit more of Kataomi shenanigans, who is going for the Aghanim Scepter. He really likes to just stick to that one build.
Yeah. It's effective, right? So, can't blame him.
Well, he lost last game with it, but okay.
Yeah. But this game he went Brawl Boots.
Yeah.
That was good.
He probably
Improved.
will get bots, I would assume, after the Ags is done.
Yeah. And honestly, like, itemization from the Dire is what actually also winning the game. Besides, like, the openings that Poro gave.
Oh, Stormer.
Yeah.
First spot the BKB. And actually, Force Majeure just tossed up his PA. That was not good against the BKB Quap. Sonic Wave with the curse. Nice little combination there. Everyone's screwing up their spells and this team fight is going horribly wrong.
Yeah. This was their turn to make the mistakes. Koro, oh, the smoke didn't break for very, very few.
Yeah, they're looking for more. It's also an interesting ward right there, placed by Entity in the top side, in bottom lane.
Yeah, maybe just called the Wyvern?
It was, well, it just is about to vanish, but it's been there for quite some time and it does give a decent amount of information.
Yeah. So, about the items, I feel like if they had a Scepter to cancel TPs, they would have like 2 or 3 kills into Quap and 2 or 3 kills more into Razor. And they just went for those massive 4-stat Lotus Orbs that are not being effective at all. And also, I feel like if the Koro had the Orchid, Queen of Pain wasn't playing the game. And has Lincoln's 4-stat.
Next item BKB, so right now it's just Coddle trying to stay alive every fight.
Yeah, but like he's building to stay alive, but he actually died twice because he made like a very big mistake into positioning. It's all about positioning on the hero, and first getting the curse, very crucial. The second one, knowing 5 heroes were around and staying in the trees against a clockwork, also not the best move.
I'm very curious. Who has the most fantasy points? Hey, it's Seneko on the enchant. Well, to be fair, it's 517. So that's actually a really good job on the end so far. Got the Holy Locket, 4 staffs, going for a Lotus Orb next, which, of course, DP has finished up as well.
DP,
Shot in, push back. Actually, nice 4 staff coming out. Static Link, though, continues to chase. That's going to be the Razor popping his first BKB. Spirit Siphon not going to keep him alive, and the nice Sonic Wave pushes the rest of them back. He does still have the Aegis for 40 seconds. Nice curse again coming out. Gonna kill off the Tiny here. He's dropping pretty low, but there's gonna be the 2 AoE stomps, and Seneko in trouble. Well in trouble as well. Jumping from the Dahak PA, going aggressive onto the Razor, who still has the Aegis for 20 seconds. Doesn't really matter if he dies too much there. And they're just jumping for more. Baiba came out from the Tiny, trying to get a good catch. Though retired, Aegis expires in 15. They're just crushing this team fight. Tier 2 tower is still standing in mid, by the way. And retired, yeah, he kind of needs to die to the tower right about now. Aegis is going to get popped just at the end. And he'll be able to just focus down the tier 2 tower in mid. And a huge engagement from Entity coming into play.
Yeah, feels like they really lack damage on BetBoom side now. You can use 4 steps and be on your tier 4, and you're dying on your tier 4 if you're not able to man fight the enemy hero. Plus the fact that they had Aegis, right? That made it way easier to dive. You didn't want to focus that Razor. No BKB on PA, probably this setup rack going.
Honestly, I think Pure forgot that he had the Aegis. Like he ran away halfway during that fight thinking, I don't want to, and then came back, I want to die.
And now you have like Stormer TPing in front of them because there's an Enk, there's a DP, there's a PA, and there's nothing they can do. And PA is not going for a bash, it's going for Aghanings.
Huh. Indeed. Thinking. Yep, that is that's the whole game turned upside down, inside out, and yeah, they're built. I do agree with you. I think BetBoom did build way too defensively with all their items. DP, BKB Lotus, Enchantress, Holy Locket, 4-staff, the Coddle, Lincoln's 4-staff. Just lacking in any offensive tools, any control. Whereas their opponents, I mean, Shiva's Guard counters out DP, Coddle's healing, and Enchantress' healing. And that's one item, and it does so much. It reduces the enemy's attack speed. It gives you vision.
They're chasing like a clockwork. Clockwork missed the hook shot. Still.
Fight on another angle. Seneko trying to heal up. Come get healed. Chase for the tiny. They are going to go in with the exorcism. Static Link is going to get spell reflected though, so he doesn't really do that much damage stealing here. He doesn't actually have the refresher orb available on the Razor. Nonetheless, still chasing for the DP. Gets the kill secured. Going for that PA. And the Hawk is completely stuck. Can he get the jump away? No, he cannot. Ags is not done just yet. And that is Pure coming in with the Beyond Godlike Streak. They already called the GG. And that is actually maybe incorrect in the prediction. Yeah!
Yeah. If you predicted that Entity would play better, I would like your prediction. Because even though they won, I still feel like BetBoom draft was better and easier to execute.